sun color?
Center.
Center, right? Opposite line. So in blue or in white?
They're in the yellow zone. These are the pioneers. Looks like it's raining in the corner.
Oh, they're in white uniforms?
Yep.
Nice. Starting or second team?
He,
I know you were trying to work his way into it, right?
There's another kid who plays center, and when the score runs up, they call him. But he travels every game now with his kid.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, because he's probably
Second year.
Yeah.
And they won't let him play JV because they don't want him getting hurt.
That's good. Feels like there's so much more room.
Right? That's why. No clock, keep person.
It's so tiny. Look at the boys. This girl, she's standing, and her head doesn't reach the crossbar. We're on this side, she's on her knees, and her head is on the crossbar. Love it, it's such a disparity in height. That's kind of true.
I think so.
Like it's a U, not a D.
Yeah, that's right.
That was where you guys kind of subdued.
Yeah, it's CCIULI.
Kind of true.
That's the house.
You need to put on D. Kelly. Aaron, Lafalco, Bradsley. What's it? L-A-Y. That's Steve. Megan Kelly? Massacre?
She's in it.
And welcome back. Hope you've enjoyed your lunchtime here in Dix Hills or watching wherever you are around the world.
MSG. You got pucks? Or do I got to get him over here? Who's the whole team? He's going like this.
They're home. And trying to find the pucks to start this game. Back here at the Pink the Ring tournament in the Dix Hills Ice Arena, Josh Hirsch, Steve Catrone. And we are live on YouTube on LadyIslanders.org as well. And here in the arena in Dix Hills, game number 5 for us of 8. And this is the first of a little mini doubleheader between the Long Island Gulls and the New Jersey Rockets 10 and under teams. And the Gulls, like we saw the Lady Islanders earlier, wearing their pink uniforms. Sponsored by Hamilton Investments.
Yeah, it's Hamilton Lane Investment
Or
Group.
Hamilton
yeah.
Lane Investment Group, sorry.
Yep, no.
And they are taking the ice. The Rockets in the LA Kings black and gray and white. And we are set to go. 3 12-minute periods here. And the opening face-off.
Wow, do you want me to start with the...
Oh,
It's
is
odd
it
games.
your turn?
It's an odd... wait, it's an odd game?
It's an odd game.
All right, so never mind. That's you.
All right.
I was looking at it. I was like, wait, there's 5. Wait, I feel like... Oh, that's
Yeah.
right, because we broke on 4, not broke on... I
Yeah.
thought it, yeah.
Anyway, we're underway.
Nonetheless.
And Jillian Smith brings it in for the Rockets towards the net and deflected between the legs there of Haley Wiedenkeller and out to center and offsides 19 seconds into the first period.
Yeah, this will be a little trippy here. 12-minute periods at this level. Minute and a half penalty, minor penalty, so it won't be the standard 2 minutes.
Always fun with the clock in that situation because it doesn't give you that as a default.
That's why you're doing it, not
Yeah.
me.
You got it going. Well, we don't have the same officials who we were having a math class with earlier, so hopefully we'll figure it out. As Landstrom sends it ahead, knocked back towards the blue line. Oh, going down hard into the corner there was some Sammy Brodsky. Gets up slowly, but back into the action as it's taken by Sophia Yang. She gets knocked down. Puck trickles into the Rockets zone. Gulls trying to take it back, but can't do it. Coming across is Smith, and she will start it ahead for the Rockets. 1-on-5 in the offensive zone. Takes a shot, is blocked, and she goes into the corner. And the Gulls pick up the puck. And we'll skate it ahead. Again, as mentioned, it's the first of a mini doubleheader with these two teams. We'll have a skills competition of format of which we don't exactly know, but it'll be next here on the rink, and then these two teams will go at it again right after that at about 6:30. Puck is shot into the Rockets zone. Smith gets it back there up the blue line, has some trouble with it, gets knocked into the boards. And the Rockets try to get it back, but turned into the middle of the zone. Kilcarry has it for the Rockets there. She will dump it off the boards and out to center. Taken by Wiedenkeller. Dumps it in, and we get a offsides. Once again, it's down against the Gulls. A minute 46 gone by in the first, and no shots on goal yet for either side.
Yeah, it'll definitely be interesting how these two teams go. Obviously, with this mini doubleheader we saw last night, the Lady Islanders under 14 play literally a back-to-back with about a half-hour break. These teams will have about a good hour, hour and a half in between, and with these 12-minute periods should roll through pretty quickly. And it'll be interesting to see how these kids are running around here in the second game.
So far, a aggressive skating start as it's brought up by Samantha Ryder up the right side for the Rockets. Ryder into the goal zone. Ryder cuts to the middle of the ice. Still on it, goes all the way to the left side. It's her stick locked up with Kindred Hare. And it's cleared out to the point, held in there nicely by Madison Cada, and her shot is sent down low. Blocked the other way. In addition to the pink jerseys and socks being worn by the Gulls, several of the Rockets players have either pink laces or pink ties in their hair, pink tape on the skates. I've seen that a lot. And some of the Gulls also with pink laces and pink tape as well. As the puck is kept in by Ryder, trying to get it down low, sprawling down there. I think was Jositis trying to keep the play alive. Actually, that was Kada. Jositis was next to her. Becky keeps it in. Shot further down there by Glassifer.
Ooh, big collision right there.
Right.
It was between Hare, it looked like, and Becci.
The Rockets keep it alive again. They've had a lot of zone time the last minute or so, but unable to get any pucks directed on net. And now the Gulls clear it all the way down. Icing waved off immediately. And it'll come all the way behind Alexis Scherzer in net for the Rockets. And will be brought up the right side by Keita. Long pass misses everybody. Ryder will try to chase it down there against Hattie Willard. Willard sends it up the boards. Jositis and Ryder there. Jositis takes a whack at it. Ryder sends it back further towards Keita at the blue line. And comes loose to the slot and picked up by Wiedenkeller for the Gulls, and she will skate it out, but not quite. Chu able to hold it in along with Ryder. As the puck sent back in the opposite corner. Rockets changing behind the play. And the puck is sent out. And coming off the bench all the way across to get it. The Rockets player who's not on our roster there, number 30. At least they're wearing names on the back of their jerseys, so when she comes closer we can see.
Starts
says
with an F.
Don't have any of those.
Nope, don't have any of those. So we're over on that one, unfortunately.
Taken away by Schwartz for the Gulls. Can't keep the play alive, though, and working it up the right side is Jillian Smith. Smith turning on delayed offsides, forced backwards. And then it's Ferrari, good name, who knocks it forward. And popped up at the red line and taken by Schwartz for the Gulls. Schwartz tries to split the defenders, can't do it. Ferrari knocked her away, and along with Kilkiri, who sends it up the boards. And not out. Good job by the Gulls to keep it alive. Hattie Willard doing the job there. Now it's taken by Smith, and Smith will skate it across the red line. Smith can't get by the defense there of Wiedenkeller, and out it comes to the Rocket blue line. Nice move by Wiedenkeller. Still with it and knocked away by Ferrari. Comes behind the net. Hockman lost it. Comes around, taken by Landstrom for the Rockets. Couldn't clear it. A couple of attempts blocked. Now it goes out. And skating up from her own defensive zone, Kindred Hare will play it in. It's offsides by a couple steps. About halfway through the period, still no score.
Yeah, it looks like that was Schwartz that was caught there a little offside, trying to come off the bench. And again, at this level, the puck bounces around so much that you'll see a lot of offsides as the kids are trying to go one way or the other. But it's always good to see them out here going because you'll see a lot of fundamentals being taught at this level. And as we mentioned earlier in some of the under-14 Lady Islander games, a lot of these kids will stay together on the same teams and kind of progress through as they get older into the older age groups, and you'll see the chemistry start developing when they get to the under-14, under-16 divisions.
At least these games also, you know how old they are because it says it. I can never keep track of the might squirt midget classification about what's one and the puck trickles in.
It just goes through the 5-hole there, actually. Yeah. Beats Delfaco. I don't think she was ready for it, and she just couldn't close the wickets. And we'll have our first goal of the game here.
Yeah, just a dump attempt. The goal credited to Samantha Ryder, and 1-0 Gulls just past the midway point of this period.
Rockets goal scored by number 12, Samantha Ryder, assisted by number 22, Julia Jositis. Time of the goal is 6:04 the first. That's 12 Ryder from 22 Jositis at 6:04 the first period.
The Rockets on top 1-0 as Schwartz brings it back in. Schwartz cuts to the middle. Schwartz still on it. Schwartz holding, sends towards the net, is blocked. And Ryder will take it out. Just a long dump and get the puck on net. Good things happen. And I agree. I don't think DeFalco saw the puck coming, got down a little bit too late, went through her legs. An early lead for the Rockets. The Gulls had a couple players collide with Jositis just outside the blue line, sent back out. And then another two Gulls run into each other. It's Hare and Wiedenkeller. And the puck taken by the Rockets and swept up the boards. Back into the Gull zone. It's going to be played by Kindred Hare to her right. Runs into traffic. Able to get it to Schwartz. And Schwartz tries to sneak her way up the right side. She does. Schwartz got a step. Still with it to the right circle. Schwartz, a shot. And a save by Scherzer.
Yeah, nice save there by Scherzer. A better chance, though, by Schwartz. Finally turning on the Jets and breaking three. The first real major scoring chance we've seen from either team so far.
Yeah, 4:52 to go, first period. Going to say the same thing. Best look at a goal, although we already had a goal. A long shot. Face off to the left of Scherzer with 4:52 to play here in the first. Chuli wins the draw, out to the point. Hare shot blocked, pushed by Hockman down low. Cato will go get there. Makes a nice little move after a hesitation to get around Sophia Lee. But the clearance attempt is blocked. Second effort taken out by Smith. Smith gets knocked down from behind. The goal player's on top of her there. Gets it up to Ferrari, though. Ferrari moves in right side. Ferrari cuts towards the net. A shot off the helmet of DeFalco, who was trying to fight it off with her glove and ended up hitting her in the top of the mast, going behind the net. Taken left side. And another shot. DeFalco got a piece. Smith on the doorstep is blocked away. Good defending there by Hare, and the puck up to the left point and over the stick of Keita and out to center. Keita pushes it across to Ferrari. Ferrari sends it back over to the left side for Smith, and Smith brings it into the goal zone. Now a chance there and a shot, right pad save off the stick of Chelsea Chu. And the Gulls able to skate it up, but not out. Good block by Keita at the blue line. Second attempt taken by Willard, and she clears it down past Ferrari. And this will not be an icing as it comes all the way back down into the corner of the Rocket zone. Keita trying to work her way out of back of her own zone, able to do so. This one might be an icing, though. Sent all the way down, and it is. With 3:22 remaining in the first period, faceoff will come all the way back down to the Rocket zone. The Rockets are leading at 1-0.
Yeah, I'll give both teams a chance to change. Also at this level, icings does not denote that you can't make a change, just only a penalty as far as where the puck will be placed after the ensuing face-off. But both teams will allow to be changed here, and you'll kind of see with the short rosters and the short benches with this age group, the lines are kind of shuffled as quickly as possible to try to get out some fresh legs as quick as possible.
Gulls win the face-off. Reese L'Esperance trying to get around the net and couldn't control the puck. Runs into trouble. Brodsky able to hold it in for the moment. Jositis takes over, though, for the Rockets, and Jositis skates it clear up the left side, avoiding two Gulls forecheckers, and can't get past the red line as it's poked out a couple times. Under 3 minutes left here in the first. 1-0 Rockets. Ryder, the goal scorer, moves in, shoots, paddle save. Rebound picked up by Yang. Shoots, scores!
Just snuck it in on that side.
Sophia Yang makes it 2-0 Rockets with 2:47 to go in the first period.
Yeah, just snuck it in, unfortunately. Coming across. DeFalco just couldn't cover it. Eight is not on the roster, unless he means 9.
It must be 9, Chu.
I'm going to assume 9.
Yeah. So there is no 8.
Rockets goal scored by number 19, Sophia Yang. Assisted by number 9, Chelsea Chu. Time of the goal, 9:13 of the first. That's 19 Yang from 9 Chu at 9:13 of the first.
There is an 88, but I don't think she was on there. As Ferrari brings it ahead right side. Sends it in front, and it trickles in!
And another quick goal back-to-back here for the Rockets.
Might have been 88 Mack in front of the net who got a piece of it.
Just 11 seconds later.
3-0 Rockets. So no tip. Ferrari got the goal. And it is 3-0.
Rockets goal scored by number 30, Ferrari. Time of the goal, 9:24 of the first period. That's 30 Ferrari for the Rockets and 9:24 of the first period. I don't have a first name for her, unfortunately, or else I would give it to her.
Find it in between periods.
Hopefully we'll be able to get it from one of the coaches, perhaps.
Rockets scoring twice in quick succession to expand their lead to 3. The Gulls trying to get some offense going. They might have a chance here. 2-0 in front. Shot just wide of Scherzer. Great opportunity there for Wiedenkeller. Rebound taken behind the net. And Rockets able to send it over to the side. Taken away, though, in front by Sophia Lee. Lost it to Keita. Keita can't clear it. Ferrari has it behind her own net. And Ferrari lifts a backhander all the way out to center. Taken there by Hare. Hare tried to get it through. Traffic could not. Hockman got knocked down. And it's all the way back into the goal zone. Wiedenkeller has it. Plays it up the right side for Lee. Lee couldn't get the pass ahead. Taken back by Glassifer. And up it comes on the left side to Smith. Jillian Smith into the goal zone. Taken away. Closing in on a minute to go in the period as the Gulls get it up. Becky got knocked down at center. Same with Jositis sprawling down. A chance for an odd man rush here for the Gulls. A couple nice moves by Wiedenkeller. Still Wiedenkeller with it. She shoots.
1 minute remaining in the first period.
Scherzer got a piece. The rebound is knocked away again. A couple nice saves here in this period from Alexis Scherzer as we're under 50 seconds in the period. Ryder gets knocked down from behind. And the puck is picked up by Jositis. And she will skate it clear. With 40 seconds, Jositis tries to dump it in. Caught at edge, though, and went down. And the puck is sent all the way back down into the Rockets' end. Down to a half minute to go. Picked up by Renee Kilkiri. Sends it up the boards on the right side. And we're going to get a penalty here with 22.4 to go in the first period. I think it's on the Gulls. And roughing called against Sammy Brodsky.
Gulls penalty, minor penalty to number 12, Sammy Bradsky, Minute and a half penalty, 2 minutes roughing. 11:37 of the first period. Again, that's 12 Bradsky. Minute and a half for roughing, minor penalty at 11:37 of the first. Again, I knew that Bradsky would get in my way with the handwriting.
Here come the Gulls on the power play for the first time. Shot towards the net. DeFalco got a piece. 7 seconds to go in the period as they whack at it behind the net, and that'll run off the rest of this first period. A minute 8 will be served in the second by Sammy Brodsky as we are through one, and it's the Rockets 3 and the Gulls nothing. I'll try to get you goal scorer Ferrari's first name too, as Rockets have had the better of play in the first period, but got all the goals, 3-0. Couple good chances for the Gulls, but Alexis Scherzer doing an excellent job of denying the Gulls so far. Really, a couple good chances in alone. Lee had one, and Wiedenkeller had one. But so far, nothing on the scoreboard for the Gulls. And the Rockets with a 3-0 lead, and will take a minute 8 of power play time with them into the second period as well. And we have a name on Miss Ferrari.
Yeah, first name is Lauren, so we'll get the correction out here. That was the third goal scored. Correction to one of the Rockets' goal, the third goal scored in the period. Credit to number 30, Lauren Ferrari. Time of the goal, 9:24 of the first. Again, that was 30 Ferrari for the Rockets at 9:24 of the first. And you can hear the chanting and screaming from one of the sides here on the benches as we get set here for the second period. Again, 12-minute period. Teams will switch sides here. Gulls in the pink jerseys, pink socks, blue pants. And as you mentioned here, the LA King-style jerseys here for the Rockets. A little miscommunication on the number of players and who needs to be in the box as Bradsky makes her way back over into the box. And the confusion here is the Gulls now will be going from left to right, pink. Rockets in black going from right to left. Steve Catrone here, Josh Hurst here next to me. As we get ready for the puck drop, still waiting on some players to get into position here. And the faceoff is won cleanly back there by Schwartz. We're underway here in the second period. 1 minute and 0 seconds now left on the Bradsky penalty as it's sent all the way down back into the Rockets zone. Madison Cada will get there first for the Rockets and begin skating it up along the near side boards. Check there. Good PK effort by Schwartz. It gets an open lane. Lets a shot go. Is it in? No. Save there by Scherzer.
Scherzer's been very good in this game so far. A couple of clear break-ins on her in the first period, and a good save from point-blank range to deny a shorthanded goal.
Alexis Scherzer stopping Sophia Schwartz on that shorthanded chance. Try to say that 5 times fast for Scherzer, Schwartz, shorthanded. Face off for the left of Scherzer.
You did it to yourself there.
I did it to myself on purpose there. So 11:30 left in the second period. 40 seconds left in the power play. Schwartz now trying to hold it in shorthanded. And it comes all the way back out of the Rockets zone. Jabbed at there by Wiedenkeller. Picked up on the right side. This is Kilcarry. Gains the red line. Tries to force it in. Could be a 2-on-1 with her and Smith. Kilcarry now working on the backhand. Steered aside there by Del Falco. Wasn't really able to get much on the shot. Kind of just shoveled it on net. And 10 seconds before the Bradsky penalty is out. And she can come out of the box to even this back up. And Jillian Smith with the puck loses it, however. On the backhand, the Gulls here. A little shorthanded action. Shot there. Knocked down in front. And it's cleared all the way back out here at the bread line. Scooped up there by Hare. She's watched by Smith. Smith will pick it up here at the red line. Waiting for some help from her teammates. A little bit of a scrum going on here at the center here before it's sent back in by Labady. And the Gulls will try to regroup and clear at least out to the center ice here in the neutral zone before Yang tries to send it back down. I think we might have another offsides call.
Yep.
As the second period, the long change. Couple players coming off the Rockets bench back into the offensive zone, trying to send it back in. The faceoff will come outside.
Not sure the Rockets exactly realize where the faceoff is. They got people lined up all over the ice. They also forgot which way they're going.
At least they have the correct number of people on the ice.
Yes.
We had issues with that in last night's game. In one of the games, we had some poor efforts on the scorekeeping and the scoreboard usage. As Kada will battle here along the near side. Schwartz for the Gulls pushes it forward. Kada now results back into her own zone, skating into trouble. Avoiding a check there from Bradsky. And now she'll skate it up here by herself. She's got Ferrari to her left. Kada looking for a shot, trying to shovel it forward. Can't as it's pushed into the corner. And no one home there now as Schwartz will try to pick it up, could chip it out. Could be a 2-on-0 if nobody skates. However, Lauren Ferrari, one of the goal scorers here, able to beat the race down there, and it'll be an icing and sent back all the way here into the goal zone.
You mentioned the Gulls had a step there, but the pass just had too much on it and went down for an icing instead of allowing one of their couple options there to catch up to the puck.
So the face-off here will now be to the left of Del Falco. .9:47 to go here in the second period. 3-0 the Rockets lead. Bouncing puck comes out to the point, but can't be held in by Kada. We'll now have to wait for some help from Alexis Glassifer. Towed the line there by Angelina Mack. Glassifer giving some help as well for the Rockets, and it's sent back all the way in. And now the Gulls will try to pick it up here on the left side. This is Hare. Can't get quite across as another offsides call here. As Angelina Mack was a little bit too far ahead of the play.
Yeah, Kada, I think, was looking for a trip penalty, too. She got stick tangled up in her legs and spilled over, but nothing coming.
The Gulls have 3 members out on the ice, now 4, waiting on one more. And that's Schwartz, who's coming off the bench here late. She'll take the draw. And she wins it backwards. Nice play there, right off the draw. Push forward by Hare. Held at the blue line. Player goes down. And we might get a penalty call on that, or it might be another offsides.
And I think another offsides.
No, it's actually just going to be another offsides here. Face off again just outside the goal zone. The referee backs up a couple of wingers here. Smith trying to go forward with it along with Jositis. Still along the blue line. Pushed forward by Sophia Yang, and the Rockets will set up here in the offensive zone. Picked up along the backside by Hare. A left-handed shot will work her way. Weave her around 3 different Rockets players. Now with some speed, she can make an odd man rush here. Hare left side still with some speed, avoiding a couple more checks. Has somebody cutting through center, able to draw a penalty. Centering feed in front, on a stick, let a shot go. Can't quite get all of it before finally corralled by Scherzer. So it looked like trying to get a stick on that one was Wiedenkeller. And couldn't quite lift it up into it, but we'll have a penalty here. So it'll be a hooking call here to Sophia Yang.
Rockets penalty to number 19, Sophia Yang. Minor penalty for hooking. Time of the penalty is 3:17. That's Yang. Minor penalty for hooking at 3:17.
So 8:43 left here in the second. Gulls will go to the power play, trying to get themselves back into this game here, trailing by 3. Chip pass now down low, teeing up a shot, just goes wide of Serger. Bouncing puck is still loose in here before it's finally skidded away by Jasitis. Can't quite clear the zone, however. Now it's poked out. And giving chase here is Gianna Becky. Now working back behind the net. This is Hare, who had that great rush to draw the penalty. Trying to skate it out of her own zone here on the power play. And now the Gulls could try to push it up forward. This is Schwartz. Schwartz hounded there, however, gives up the puck, and it's cleared back out of the zone. Hare will stop it here at the blue line. 45 seconds left on the power play. 7:57 left here in the second. We'll get a whistle here for offsides.
A good defensive play there by Kilkiri of the Rockets to poke that puck away and force the offside, stop the rush as well.
So faceoff will be just outside the Rockets zone here. Whole scale line changes for both teams. Rockets only have 3 skaters out there. They need one more. And here comes the late trail, and it's Chelsea Chu. Face-off is won and still tangled up here at the blue line. All the players tied up pretty much in the same area. Bouncing puck comes out. Short-handed, swept aside and brought out here. This is Samantha Ryder with a chance. She's in all alone. Samantha Ryder lets a shot go. Save Del Falco.
Best save of the game so far for Emily DeFalco. Let a couple go in the first from bad angles and from long distance, and that one on a clear breakaway from Ryder. Able to get down and cut off the angle, make a very good save, and get to the rebound.
Kind of had a feeling something like that was going to happen, considering all players, all 9 of the skaters were right in one area. All they needed to do was one person going forward and get behind the defense, and that's exactly what happened. And Ryder had the clean break pretty much from the blue line in. 25 seconds left of the power play. Yang still in the box here. Face-off is won, and now the Gulls will try to clear it out. As Hockman. And Kada now will retreat into her own zone. Rockets doing a good job here, short-handed. It could be a tripping call back behind the play, and It is, as Kada goes awkwardly into the boards. Rockets will push it forward, but it's going to be touched up by the Gulls, and that'll be the face-off here. Out of the box, Yang can go ahead here. She's clearing out of the box, but now the Gulls will be going to the penalty box. I got the call. What's the number?
Reese L'Esperance, 14.
14. Minor penalty to the Gulls. Number 14, Reese L'Esperance. Minor penalty for tripping at 4:47 in the second. It's 14 L'Esperance. Minor penalty for tripping at 4:47 of the second period. So a little tie up here at the blue line as the Rockets will now go on the power play. Gulls will have to try to kill this penalty to still keep it a 3-0 deficit that they're facing. Back behind the play, a couple players chopping at it. Push forward, that's Landstrom. Gets it over to Chu. Chu trying to upmass it to Smith. Can't gain the zone, however. And now Kilcarry will have to retreat into her own zone. Back behind her own net. Kilcarry will survey the defense. And look to try to make a breakout. Comes up along the near side a little bit too far, though, and sent right back in nicely by Willard. They call an icing on? Offsides on that, excuse me. I say they shouldn't be calling an icing on that, as that was perfectly good clear here on the penalty kill.
The ref, they just joked about it with the Gulls bench, saying it was so offsides it was almost onside.
Face off here at the red line, won by the Rockets, and trying to push it forward here is Glassifer. And now the Gulls will pick it up here. A little bit of scrum battle on the far side. Linesman's in the way of it. And it's finally sent back down into the Gulls zone. Schwartz will try to take control here. She has plenty of time. Rockets on the power play. Not really forcing too much of an issue. Just trying to take away the passing lanes. And Schwartz does a nice job to skate it out. She's only got one more defender to beat. Gets around her. She's in by herself here, shorthanded. Has room. Lets a shot go. Saved by Scherzer. Puck goes back in behind the end boards. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Out of the box now comes L'Esperance. And back to even strength we are here. 5-on-5 with 5:38 to play in the second. 3-0 the Rockets lead. All 3 goals scored in that first period for the Rockets. They've carried this 3-0 lead here into the second. We take down 12-minute periods again, so 5:30 left, a little over halfway gone in this period, as the puck goes all the way out to center ice. Cross ice pass, Willard finds Hare. Hare now will work left side, and she goes off sides as well, as way behind the play there is Panasabili. Panakuli.
Yeah, they told me to just call her Lila.
Lila Panakuli. It's a Pannaccii. A lot of double letters there. So we'll go with Panakuli, and we'll stick with that. If anybody wants to make a comment on how to actually pronounce it, Pan or anything like that, if you're watching here live on YouTube, please send over a comment. We'll try to see if we can get a hold of it before. As a face-off here just outside the Rocket zone. Won by the Gulls and pushed forward. That's Bradsky. He's now back behind the net. The Rockets will try to clear out of their own zone here, taking the 3-0 lead and holding on to it and playing some solid defense. Jositis watches. This is a 3-on-3 scrum here right in front of the bench of the Gulls. Bouncing puck, though, has finally scored a free out into the zone. This is Julia Jositis. Jositis trying to split the zone, has to drop the puck, and it's brought off sides as Becky was not able to carry it across the blue line. Puck squirted out free after Jositis had lost it coming across the blue line.
Yeah, I think Becky was trying to just dump it in and tag up and just kind of got a hold of the puck too long, and then she tripped over trying to get out of the way for the face-off.
As we wait here for both teams to get onside, 4:38 to play. Smith and Schwartz on the draw. Smith able to win it back. Yang pushes it forward. And Schwartz will try to push it again, and she does, and then the Gulls will set up in the offensive zone. Kilcarry, the defenseman here for the Rockets, sweeps back behind her own net. Has some room. Sends it all the way around. Pushed up against the boards. The Rockets will try to play it all the way out. Comes out to the point. Bouncing puck, however. Handled there by Hare. She shovels it forward up right through center ice. Smith now takes it and gains the zone, but three different Rockets players on the other side of the blue line. Smith tried to take that across into the offensive zone.
None of them were very far off sides, but every one of them was.
And so you kind of see that often here at the under 10 division and some of the younger levels. It's just that going off sides, on sides, it's very hard to do because the pucks are constantly bouncing off people's sticks. There's not a lot of total puck control going on. Although both teams have had their moments here, some great scoring opportunities and some great passes. A lot of it is just stick checks and quick little passes here and there and a lot of pushing and shoving. Smith is able to gain the zone here, though, for the Rockets. 4 minutes left in the second period. Rockets still lead 3-0. And the Gulls able to take it away, trying to play it up here. Long pass is going to be too far for icing, however. Schwartz just kind of swept that forward. I don't think she meant to really push it that far. I think she was just trying to push it up forward and then give it a little bit of chase. But too far for icing, and it'll end up back inside the goal zone.
Game is slowed down a bit here, mid to late second period. We still have the 3 goals for the Rockets in the first and 2 in a very quick span, 11 seconds apart. And nothing so far in the third, although both teams have had some good scoring chances, and goaltender's playing well and defense is playing well late here in the second. And get a shoe tie by Wiedenkeller. She's back.
Face off here to the left of Del Falco. Chance off the draw, now pushed into the slot. Smith trying to jab at it, can't quite get to it. Chu with a chance. Now Ryder, who had that breakaway opportunity before that, was stonewalled. Now loses it here, and the Gulls will try to sweep it up and ahead. Bouncing puck through center, just goes off the skate there in the stick of Panakuli. And now Cato will bring it forward for the Rockets, try to force her way through. Still has it, but it's a shot go saved to Falco. Good scoring chance there for Madison Cato. As the puck will work back out on the far side half wall, picked up by Ryder. She gets taken down. No call there as a couple players collide. Might have been incidental. And the Gulls will try to skate up and out here now. Going up ahead, this is Wiedenkeller with some speed, breaking through. This is Wiedenkeller, see if she can corral for a shot. She does off the side of the net, though. And she wasn't able to beat Serger. And a great chance there for the Gulls, one of their best chances of the evening so far. Try to get themselves on the board here as they trail 3-0. Wiedenkeller able to keep it in. Chu able to try to send it back out. Wiedenkeller again, another stop at the blue line. As it cycles back down into the low corner, Cato will get there first for the Rockets. Schwartz there for the Gulls. Playing up along the near side. Schwartz again battling for it. Wiedenkeller able to chop it back down in. And puck comes all the way across ice to the far side. We're getting there first is going to be Hale. Hare splitting the defense. Has a look. Sends a shot. Saved there by Scherzer. And she'll paddle it down and hold here for a faceoff.
She had Sophia Lee on the other side all alone, but would have been a tough pass to make with Scherzer kind of went down to cut off the pass in the middle. Would have had to saucer it over her. Tough play to make at any level, especially this under 10. And so tried to take the shot, and Scherzer denied her.
2:10 left here in the second period. 3-0 the score is. Rockets over the Gulls. All 3 goals scored in that first period. Just one minor penalty here in the second period. And that was assessed to the Gulls. Right off the draw. Tied up. Ferrari can't get a shot. Schwartz now trying to push it forward for the Gulls. Comes back out. Shot through traffic. Save there. No! Goes in under the paddle. Nice shot there by Panakuli. And the Gulls are on the board. We'll get the official scoring, but I believe it was Panakuli who had the original score and the original shot on net.
Good shot there, too, from just outside the high slot. They give it to Panakuli, yeah, unassisted.
Good luck.
Gulls goal scored by number 4, Lila Panakuli, unassisted. Time of the goal, 9:59 of period 2. That's Panakuli unassisted at 9:59.
Well, judging by the reaction of the fans, I think we got that one right.
Right enough, at least.
Right enough that, or at least I did the right number, I suppose. So at a minute 48 here, the Gulls on the board, cut the deficit down to 2. So the Rockets still lead here 3-1. Game has opened up a little bit after it kind of stutter stepped through the center of the second period. Now a couple more chances. We saw that breakaway and a couple good chances by Ryder. And now going ahead, and this is Wiedenkeller looking for a second breakaway of the period. Can't drag it across the line, however, as it's broken up by Kilcarry. Puck is lifted up and over a player who is down on the ice at the blue line, as Smith will drag it across the blue line. Smith tries to sweep it forward, loses her balance, goes down on edge. And now the puck is swept all the way down. This will be far enough for an icing, I believe. And it'll be touched up here. And the Rockets will go back down inside the goal zone. Goals will change. And then they'll send their 5 back down as well with a minute 3 here left in the second.
Gulls still in this game, down by 2. They've gotten some scoring chances and really limited the Rocket scoring chances here in this period, other than the one breakaway you mentioned by Ryder.
And Wiedenkeller had that breakaway earlier in the second period, and she was stonewalled. Couldn't get a clean shot off as it went off the side of the net. And we'll take down here under a minute to play in the second period. Rockets trying to keep it in the blue line. They do. That was Glassifer keeping it there. Now Ryder trying to work down low. Schwartz on her. As they push it back out to Glassifer. Takes her time, fans on the shot, however. Ooh, dangerous play there as Wiedenkeller was looking for another break. Now pushing ahead, this is Schwartz. She's got a chance and a step on the defense. This is Schwartz trying to come in. Tackled almost from behind, hesitates. Tries to come around here. If she might have went down, she could have drawn a penalty shot, I think. And now Panakuli has the puck hop right over her stick. 26 seconds left here in the second period. And a couple of chances there, unfortunately spoiled for the Gulls. Schwartz had that lone break.
Good defending, too, getting back, diving into the crease. Ooh, collision there in front of the Rockets bench.
And a bit of forearm shiver looking like. Coaches for the Rockets kind of looking around here as we take down under 5 seconds to play. Gulls will take it behind their net, and that's the way that second period will go. They kind of both just shouldered a little bit as a Rockets player went into the boards kind of hard, but that's where the 3-1 score will be. So Panikuli with the unassisted goal here, with just over 2 minutes left in the third. There's 2 minutes left in the second. Bring our score 3-1 as we head into the third period. And then Josh, we talked about how this is going to be the first of 2 games between these 2 teams. There'll be a little bit of a break in between for some sort of hockey skate skill challenge of some kind here at Dix Hills Ice Arena. We won't be having that for the broadcast, but if you're here in the arena, you can go ahead and check that out. But again, like we said, the Gulls not completely out of this. They've had their chances. The game is leveled out. Those 3 early goals by the Rockets, really the only difference right now, as they were able to stymie them in the second period.
Yeah, and very good, much better defensive period as well for the Gulls. The Rockets had most of the better play in the first. Second was much more even. Both teams had some chances. DeFalco was much better in the second period as well in the net for the Gulls, and they got the only goal of the period. And yeah, so they're right in this thing with 12 minutes left to try and get the game even.
So once again, we'd like to thank everybody listening to us live here on YouTube.com. Head on over to LadyIslanders.org if you're out in the lobby, or if you're watching this on YouTube. You can send that over to some of your friends and family. Watch maybe possibly your niece, nephew, sister, daughter, whatever who might be out here on the ice all this afternoon and into the evening time. You can come here and watch. We'll have 3 more games for you, including these 2 teams here in about an hour or 2 as well. 2 more games after that. You can watch here live on YouTube, and we'll have it from you from Dix Hills Ice Arena. Steve Gautreau and Josh Hurst here to my right. And as the third period action getting ready and set to get underway.
All right, third period, 5-on-5. No penalties or power plays. It'll be Smith and Schwartz on the opening faceoff. Gulls once again going right to left. And going left to right are the Rockets, leading 3-1, and a turnover and a steal by Smith, walking in right off the faceoff. Smith, a backhand shot, saved DeFalco. Rebound behind the net. Smith, nice cut, wraparound chance. She scores! Jillian Smith would not be stopped. 13 seconds into the third period. She steals the puck off the faceoff, has one chance denied. Great break show behind the net and scores to make it 4-1.
And banked it in off the pads there, as we'll get at the call here as well. Rockets goal scored by number 28, Jillian Smith, unassisted. Time of the goal, 13 seconds. That's 28 Smith for the Rockets. Unassisted goal at 13 seconds in the third period.
Great individual effort by Smith to start this third, and back to a 3-goal lead for the Rockets. Puck is sent towards the Rocket net and easily steered aside by Renee Kilcarry. Held in with the point by Wiedenkeller. Still just inside the Rocket blue line, now knocked away, and here goes Smith again. She's one-on-one against Willard. Smith shot. She scores! Goes right through the legs of DeFalco. Smith, 2 goals in the first minute of the period, and it's 5-1 Rockets. Talk about a way to put the game away with a good start to this period.
2 goals in 39 seconds. And it'll be another unassisted goal for her as well. Rockets goal, her second of the game, scored by number 28, Jillian Smith. Unassisted, time of the goal, 52 seconds. That's the Rockets' 28 Smith. Unassisted goal at 52 seconds in the third period.
So a great shift for Jillian Smith. Makes it 5-1, takes the air out of the Gulls quite a bit here. As they send it back in again, Angelina Mack trying to chase it down in the right wing corner. Taken away behind the net by Wiedenkeller. Seen her with some good speed for the Gulls, but can't control it as Ryder sends it down low. Taken by Hare. Kindred Hare goes around the net to her left. Tries to skate past the forecheckers and turns it over. Ryder drops it to Ferrari. Ferrari forced into the corner. Double team there. Couldn't get the puck out in front. Comes back to the blue line. And Glassifer can't hold it in. And a chance the other way, but falling down there was Reese Lesperance as she tried to make her way into the offensive zone. Back come the Rockets into the neutral zone. Sneak along the wall there was Kada. Couldn't get all the way down. And taken back and sent into the Rocket zone. Glassifer will play it there. Gives it away to Wiedenkeller. Wiedenkeller trying to walk her way down low. Puck comes loose, and overskating at a moment was Panakuli. Could not get the puck teed up for a shot. Held in for the moment, though, by the Gulls. It comes around the net to the corner. Keita will play it there. Gulls challenge her, and the puck taken away by Panakuli. She's got the only goal for the Gulls so far. Puck up the boards. Held in once, but not the second attempt, and there goes Ryder. And a chance for an odd man rush the other way. Ryder's got Ferrari on her left, on her right rather, Ryder on the left, and tried a centering pass, but it goes behind the net. And Ferrari will try to chase it down there. Comes around the other way towards Ryder. Keita lurking on the point. Ryder finds her. Poked away for the moment by Schwartz. And taken back by the Gulls. And they will try to clear the zone. Good forecheck by Ferrari. Stops it on the first try. Second try comes out to center, and Becky tries to play it back ahead. Comes across instead, and Keita has it chipped away from her. Working up the right side is Wiedenkeller. Knocked back by Keita. And offsides called as Jositis couldn't hold it out of the zone. 3 minutes, 11 seconds gone by in the third, and it's 5-1 Rockets, and Jillian Smith, who scored those 2 goals in the first minute, back on the ice.
Yeah, tough break for the Gulls, who had cut that lead down from 3-0 to 3-1. Had kind of the momentum here going into the start of the third period. And then Jillian Smith, a couple individual efforts in that first minute, gets 2 goals by herself and pushes the lead back up to 4.
She steals it again, Jillian Smith. She had a very good first period, although didn't score any of the 3 goals. And quiet in the second, but very loud early on in the third. This puck is dumped in behind Scherzer. Becky trying to get there first, but Wiedenkeller stops that. Comes over to the right wing boards and cleared out by the Rockets to center. Taken back by Hare. Hare pressured by Jositis. Comes across the ice. Taken by Wiedenkeller. And then swept forward by Schwartz into the Rocket zone. Kilkiri goes back for it. Played 4 minutes here in the third period. The 2 goals by Smith in the first minute have given the Rockets a 5-1 lead here. Shot from a bad angle, deflected behind the net. And taken by Jillian Smith now. She tries to clear the zone and does. Trickles back to the red line and taken there by Hare. Kindred Hare drops it off. Unable to fight her way through is Panakuli. And it's sent back down into the Gull zone. Icing is waved off. It'll be picked up behind her own net there by Willard. Hattie Willard goes to her left. Up the boards and denied. Sent back behind the net, and Hare will play it there. Hare to her right. Smith steps it up to intercept it. Smith tried a centering pass off a skate. Gets another centering pass all the way through. A one-time shot deflects on goal and is covered by DeFalco against a frustrated Gianna Becky, who thought she had a great scoring chance. Whacks her stick on the ice a couple times and is demonstrably upset as she heads over to the bench. Really thought she was going to get a goal.
I mean, she had a great scoring chance. There's nothing to be ashamed about that. Unfortunately, it didn't go in. But still, nonetheless, great scoring chance. And again, at this level, some of these kids live and die on every single play. And it's great to see the effort and the emotion out of these kids.
7:16 to go. Face off to the left of DeFalco. It's won by Ryder. Keita through traffic. Shot deflected. And a very good save there by DeFalco. Hit one of her own defensemen in front of the net and changed angles, and she stayed with it to make the save. 7:09 left now.
Yeah, I don't know if she trapped that between her paddle and her pad, it looked like. 'Cause she was originally going from left to right and then comes back to her left side. Right off the draw here, another chance.
Chu shot it wide as she got knocked down. Taken by Willard behind her own net for the Gulls. Willard sends it up to the left side. And then working it around behind the net is Schwartz. Taking it up now, Panakuli. Panakuli, 3-on-2. Trying to turn on the Jets, gets by Keita. Panakuli still with it. Panakuli is shot, and it's off the side of the net. Gets it again, centering pass, all alone in front there was Brodsky and couldn't tee it up. A stick gets knocked out of one of the Keita of the Rockets. Puck comes up to Ryder, though, and Ryder's got plenty of room in front of her. Going 1-on-2 up into the goal zone. Ryder still with it. The defender's backing off. And then a good stick check to knock it away by Hare. Took out Ryder as well, and Hare on the left side will skate it up herself. Hare still going. Hare through the neutral zone. Chance for a 3-on-1 or a 4-on-2. Hare still with it. Hare a shot. Right pad saved by Scherzer. And the rebound taken aside as Kada trying to get the odd man rush going the other way. Said good job by Schwartz to stop that. Puck sent across the zone the other side. Brodsky trying to play it. Got it back to the point. Wiedenkeller moving her way through, and a shot blocked as Kada takes it. Halfway through now the third period, 5-1. Rockets leading. And turnover. 3-on-1 down low for the Gulls, but Schwartz lost it to the outside, sent it behind the net. Looking for it is Reese L'Esperance. L'Esperance is triple teamed. Lost the puck. Gulls get it back though. Schwartz cuts to the middle. Schwartz sends it down low. Glassifer will get there first for the Rockets. And she sends it up towards the blue line and out. Goes all the way back down into the Gulls zone. Icing is waved off. And Jillian Smith trying to race with the puck. She gets there. Backhands one off the side of the net. Smith again looking for the natural hat trick. Pokes at it a couple times. DeFalco got a piece. So did the defenseman. And it was not put in. Centering pass by Kada on goal. And it's held by DeFalco with 4:50 to go in the third.
That shot by Kada, very similar to the first goal that DeFalco let up, where she wasn't quite ready for it and snuck between her pads. That time DeFalco able to see it the whole way. Gets down and traps her right between the two leg pads of hers.
Face off to the right of DeFalco. Smith against Paniculi. And they both try to go forward with it. They both miss. And eventually it's won back by Paniculi to Hare. And Hare will skate it ahead under 5 to play in the third. 5-1, the Rockets leading it. Kindred Hare still with it. Hare trying to get into the Rocket zone. Smith takes her out. Hare getting up slowly, holding her knee for a second. And she limps back towards her own zone. But the Gulls keep the play alive, and a shot on goal is stopped by Scherzer with the left pad. As Hare goes off for a change. Seems to be okay, though. And the Rockets take the puck through center. Picked up by Smith. Jillian Smith in on goal. Shot. Trickles. And it's in. It's just sitting right inside the post. Couldn't tell if it had crossed the line, but a natural hat trick for Jillian Smith here in the third period, and it's 6-1 Rockets.
Able to beat her 5-hole, and it just trickles in behind. And it'll be another unassisted goal. 3 straight goals for Jillian Smith this period. Rockets goal, her third of the game, scored by number 28, Jillian Smith. Time of the goal, 7:57 of the third period. That's the Rockets' 28, Smith, at 7:57 of the third period.
So the hat trick all in succession here for Jillian Smith in the third period, and took what was a very close game and blows it open for the Rockets, who lead now by 5. As the Gulls trying to get an answer. Chance for a rush ahead, but pass too far in front of L'Esperance. And L'Esperance goes into a collision behind the net, like with Kilcarry. As puck comes around the other way, Jositis racing forward along with Brodsky. They both go down in the corner. And both still down. Oh, another hit on the blue line, but the Gulls keep it alive. Schwartz towards the net, and it's held by Scherzer. Everyone gets up slowly from their various collisions and makes some line changes with 3:25 to go.
It'll be interesting to see how the second game between these two teams goes down. As the Gulls here kept this game close, then it was broken open individually by Jillian Smith, who pots the hat trick just in this period alone. And these two teams will play here after about an hour or so break. Some sort of hockey skate skills competition coming up that we don't know the format of. That'll be following this. And then we'll have these two teams here right for you once again at 6:30 p.m.
Smith with the puck. And she sends it across her own zone. Over to Lauren Landstrom. Landstrom back for Smith. Kada takes it. And Kada trying to weave her way all the way through. Kada still with it with an extra step. Kada shot. She scores.
Just able to lift it up and over the paddle that was down by DeFalco. And Kada, who's had a couple of chances in this game, finally cashes in.
Madison Kada makes it a 6-goal game. The first non-Jillian Smith score here in the third. 3:01 to go. Madison Cada gives the Rockets the 6-goal lead.
Rockets goal scored by number 21, Madison Cada, unassisted. Time of the goal, 8:59 of the third. That's 21 Cada, unassisted at 8:59 of the third.
So we've seen with Smith and now with Cada some great individual efforts. And here goes Smith again. She's got a step. Smith in, shot, and it's held by DeFalco. Nice save there by Emily DeFalco.
And a good save for her to try to get a little bit of confidence back after letting up 5 goals in this period, but more specifically in how the quick succession of those goals. Sometimes they can get into a goalie's head and you need to just make a save just to kind of get your mindset back on track here.
And as we've talked about, she's got another game against the same team in an hour and 15 minutes or so. Face-off will be to her right, 2:43 left. And Smith won it, but couldn't control it. Comes to Cada. Now on the right side to Chu. Knocked up the boards. A couple players go down. And it's a work to the slot. Cada still with it. Shot blocked. Comes out. Landstrom. Shot is tied up in the slot. And then kicked all the way across and trickling out to the neutral zone. Chance for a breakaway ahead for L'Esperance. Smith chasing her down. What speed from Smith going from one end to the other to chase that puck down. Clearance attempt is blocked, but then knocked out to the neutral zone by Hare. Will be taken by Wiedenkeller. Wiedenkeller moves in. She's in. Wiedenkeller with the shot, and a good save by Scherzer. The puck got loose, but they blew the play dead. And a nice save by Scherzer nonetheless. And a good move, Wiedenkeller. We've seen her with that speed a few times in this game. Stays 7-1 with 1:53 left.
Yeah, it's a tough play there by Scherzer. She pinned it between her blocker and the side of her arm, right up along the side of her body. Didn't quite know where it was. I think she actually, as she turned, she wound up losing it, but the whistle had blown. So unfortunately, a tough break there for the Gulls.
Face-off to the right of Scherzer. Discussion on the face-off. It's Reiter and Schwartz on the draw. And it's won by Schwartz back to the point. Shot blocked. As will trickle out to the neutral zone. Schwartz sends it back in. Now it's taken there by Kilcarry. And she tries to clear it. Nice job to hold it in by Wiedenkeller. Comes back to her, left circle. Wiedenkeller shot, saved by Scherzer, who was already down, waiting for it, and able to trap it without the rebound again with 1:28 left.
That was in the same location again as the Wiedenkeller shot about 30 seconds earlier, right on that short side, just underneath the blocker. Scherzer again able to make the save.
Schwartz and Reiter on the draw once again. And Schwartz wins it, but it's tipped out to center. The Gulls will have to chase it down. Taken by Willard. Willard forced all the way back to Hare behind her own net. Hare pressured there by Ferrari. Ferrari tried to center it to Reiter. Reiter's got it. Shot it wide. Just about a minute to go now as the Gulls take the puck. And brought up with speed again by Haley Wiedenkeller. Wiedenkeller into the Rocket zone. Still with it to the right circle. Wiedenkeller cuts it down low. Drop pass, shot. And Scherzer with another save with 47.9 seconds remaining.
Yeah, big save. Has made a bunch of saves here late in that second period and now late here in the third period. Those saves late in the second period able to go through. We'll also have the 50-50 raffle here. Attention, ladies and gentlemen. Here are the numbers for the winning number here are the numbers for the 50-50 ticket, excuse me. Following numbers are 052-9935. Again, the winning number ticket here is 052-9935. If you have the winning ticket, please proceed down over to the 50-50 booth to claim your prize.
No one seems to have claimed immediate victory. 30 seconds to go. Rockets are to claim victory in this game as they lead it by 6 coming down the final stretch here. Schwartz in the corner of her own zone. Smith, who has 3 goals in this period and really put the game away herself. 15 seconds to go. The Gulls take it out.
She had a chance probably at 4 or 5 and a couple plays that were robbed by Del Falco.
And really, a lot of them just great individual effort, which talked about this level of hockey. You're not going to see a lot of strings of great passes together as the horn comes to them, but you will see some great individual plays, and that's what we saw. Cato with the finishing one after a hat trick by Smith in the beginning of the period, and the final score, the Rockets beat the Gulls 7-1. We'll take a break here and come back in just over an hour with these same two teams doing it again. Look forward to another good contest here. And again, thanks for watching on LadyIslanders.org and YouTube.